Hello, I'm Amy Sibley, the principal of Lakeview Middle School. We are so excited to be welcoming our students back into the building. This video contains important information about our upcoming school year, including measures we are taking to keep our students and staff safe. We know that this year may not look like years past, but we do know that it's going to be an amazing year. Welcome to Lakeview.
Our office team consists of me, Mr. Braddock, our assistant principal and athletic director, Mrs. Day, the school counselor, Officer Fuller, our SRO, Mrs. Biltz, the receptionist, Mrs. Kinney, my admin assistant, Mrs. Mills, our treasurer, Mrs. Rimacaldo, who is Mr. Braddock's administrative assistant, and Mrs. Wells, our school nurse. The next few slides list our department teams. I will not read these to you, but I will give you time to look them over. Our daily schedule has changed just a bit this year. Right now, this is just for quarter one. We will reevaluate as we approach quarter two. Monday will be a 7-period day. Tuesday through Friday will be block days. The reason behind this change is that it will reduce the number of passing periods and the number of classes a student has each day, thus reducing the number of people they and teachers will be in contact with on a daily basis. Tuesday will be periods 2, 4, 6. Wednesday will be periods 1, 3, 5, and 7. Thursday, we go back to our even block, and Friday will be our odd block. Students will have homeroom every day. During homeroom, we will do school-wide activities such as Growth Mindset, Indiana Career Explorer, Healthy Homerooms, and more. We've attached a link to the Lakeview daily bell schedules. We previously shared a video about getting to and from school safely. This was posted on our webpage, shared via Twitter and Facebook. We also have the link to the video posted here. The following are temporary procedures that we have put into place this year to help ensure the safety of our students and staff. At the beginning of the day, reminder, doors open on Monday at 8:20. The rest of the week, the doors will open at 7:25. All students at Lakeview receive a free breakfast. If a student wishes to have the free breakfast, they should go immediately to the cafeteria, pick up their grab-and-go breakfast, and they will head to their first class of the day where they will enjoy breakfast before school starts. Students who do not wish to have breakfast need to report immediately to their first class of the day. Students who are dropped off or walk and do not want breakfast should plan to arrive around 5 to 7 minutes before school starts. Per Governor Holcomb's order, all students and staff are required to wear masks in the building. The rule of thumb will be M&M, mask on when you're moving. Once in classrooms, if students are able to socially distance, teachers may allow them to remove their mask. Students should follow the expectations of each teacher. Once seated at lunch, students may remove masks to eat. Students will need to wear masks when changing for PE. However, they will be allowed to remove them during vigorous activity during the physical education class. We will have Mask Up Tigers signs throughout the building to remind students to wear their mask. When possible, students will be in rows facing forward, spaced 3 to 6 feet apart. In rooms that this is possible, teachers may allow students to remove masks. When 3 to 6 feet is not possible, students will be required to wear a mask. Students will have assigned seats in all classes. When instructing, a teacher may remove their mask when they are at least 6 feet away from students. Teachers are encouraged to take classes outside or use larger common spaces or larger classrooms when possible. Teachers will create a plan to disinfect their classroom between each period. Students will be asked to assist in this process as safety is everybody's responsibility. At night, all rooms will be disinfected, including all high-touch areas. Classrooms will have hand sanitizer for student use. Teachers that have sinks in their rooms will develop a plan for students to wash hands at the beginning and/or end of class. Signage will be placed throughout the building to remind students to wash and sanitize hands frequently. Passing periods have been increased to 5 minutes to allow students extra time to wash hands. Lockers will not be assigned unless requested to reduce the time students need to be in the halls and to eliminate crowding in the hallway. Students are encouraged to use the binder provided by the school to carry all of their items to class to eliminate the need to go to a locker. Students need to walk on the right side of the hall. We do have directional arrows on the floors to help remind students. This is a good practice for driving in the future. At the end of day dismissal, students are reminded that they must wear their mask during this time. They are expected to leave the building immediately. If a student is staying for an activity, they should report there as soon as possible. Walkers and parent pickup will exit the front of the building, and bus riders will exit through Trophy Hall. We will have clubs and other extracurricular activities. Sponsors and coaches will develop a plan for social distancing of students. Use of outside locations or virtual meetings will be encouraged. All athletics will follow WCS athletic guidelines. Due to our current situation, visitors will not be allowed into the building. This includes parents and guardians. If you need to drop off an item for your student, it will be dropped in the vestibule at the main office. Parents will be asked to verify that they are not exhibiting COVID symptoms before entering the building. There will be a table in the vestibule that parents will leave items. Clean pens will be provided. Parents will complete a tag and attach it to the item. Parents will also sign the visitor log and put the pen in the used pen basket. Students will then be called down to pick up their item. The table and pens will be sanitized after the item is picked up. The following slides contains various information that parents need to know as we start our school year. PowerSchool is our student management system that manages student data such as attendance and grades and allows for communication with parents and guardians. Please be sure that your phone numbers and emails are up to date in PowerSchool. We use these often to communicate with you. You can sign up for alerts about attendance and grades. Parents can access PowerSchool 2 ways. There is a web access, which we've shared the link here. There is also an app through the Apple Store. The district code is listed on this slide. Canvas and Google Classroom are used by teachers to manage their classes. Students will have logins for these classroom management systems. Parents can also have logins for Canvas or Google Classroom. Please reach out to your student's teacher if you would like a login for either of these systems. Warsaw Community Schools and Lakeview Middle School has a new web page and an app. You can learn more about it by viewing the video on this screen. You can download the app and sign up for notifications to stay in the know. If your student has a medical condition that Nurse Wells needs to be aware of, or if medications are required at school, please contact Nurse Wells. Her email address is listed, or you can call the school and request to speak with her. If your child is sick, we ask that you please keep him or her home. Please review the document listed here regarding student illnesses. It is the Kosciuszko County COVID-19 School Response Plan. If you need to report a student's absence, please call by 8:30 a.m. The number is 574-269-7211. Before sending your child to school, please check your students for the following symptoms. If your student is exhibiting any of these symptoms, that they do not have a pre-existing condition that could explain, we ask that you please keep your child home. We are so excited to welcome your student to Lakeview. We are working hard to keep our students and staff safe. We can do this, #ForwardTogether. Please follow Dr. Hoffert, Mrs. Sibley, and Mr. Braddock on Twitter to keep updated on what's going on in our school and our district. Thank you, and again, welcome to Lakeview Middle School.